Imagine this. Your city spends billions in road widening projects all just to fix traffic, but instead of getting better, it just gets worse. Sounds crazy, right? Well, there's actually a term describing this issue, induced demand, and it's a trap cities continue to keep falling into. Let me explain why and what we should do instead. Think of it like a pizza party. The more pizza you put out, the more people show up, and soon there is no pizza left. Widening roads is the same. The more you build, the more people drive, and soon the roads are just as crowded as before. It's a never-ending cycle of disappointment and wasted money. And many cities have fallen into this trap. An example for this is the city of Houston. Houston spent $2.8 billion widening the KT freeway to 26 lanes. Yes, you heard it, 26 lanes. And guess what? Traffic got worse than before. Because widening roads to solve congestion is like solving obesity by buying bigger pants. The crazy thing is that multiple studies since at least the 1930s have shown that widening roads won't solve congestion. In fact, a research study by the National Center for Sustainable Transportation stated that a capacity expansion of 10% is likely to increase vehicular traffic by 3 to 6% in the short run and 6 to 10% in the long run. But in the first place, how do these problems arise? Let's break it down. First, widening roads increases the attractiveness of that particular piece of infrastructure. If someone was previously riding the metro to work, when he sees that driving is now much more convenient with the new piece of infrastructure, he will switch to the car. Creating new roads or widening lanes on an existing one can also influence someone to start moving somewhere half an hour's drive away from his or her workplaces, as it is now much easier to drive somewhere. It can also cause businesses and lifestyle centers to pop up further away from the city. All of this causes urban sprawl. Someone driving might also start making more frequent and unnecessary trips due to the convenience of the newly widened road. All of these decisions might seem small, but when made on a societal scale, it will heavily impact the overall system. In the end, instead of making space for the existing cars, we make space for a whole new bunch of cars using the new road. But this isn't just about traffic. Widening roads encourages sprawl, increases pollution, and takes away valuable space that could have been used to build walkable neighborhoods. And let's not forget the human cost. More cars mean more accidents, more noise, and less space for people to comfortably walk, bike, or just enjoy their neighborhoods. Let's compare two cities. Houston, a city that has spent billions in road and highway expansion projects, and is still heavily plagued with traffic. Now, look at Amsterdam. Instead of widening roads, they have heavily invested in qualitative bike and public transit infrastructure. The result? Less traffic, cleaner air, and a city that's designed for people, not cars. Which of these cities would you live in? So what's the solution? Instead of widening roads, we need to invest in viable alternatives to driving, better public transit and cycling infrastructure. And creating viable alternatives to driving is not adding a few buses and allowing them to get stuck in traffic, nor is it slapping a bike lane next to a sea of asphalt, but investing in qualitative infrastructure, making people-first cities rather than making public transit commuters, pedestrians, and cyclists feel like second-class citizens. All of these solutions are the real solutions to traffic congestion. And these solutions need to be made into reality if we want to achieve a better quality of life. But if traffic engineers knew that widening lanes was not a solution, then why do they still continue to do it? And there is one clear reason why: societal pressures. Due to the threat of constant mocking and intimidation by people that champion car-centric policies, traffic engineers continue to create this bad infrastructure, all mainly to please people in favor of this infrastructure so that they can keep their salaries and jobs. And we need to stop these people from preventing what the majority wants. The next time your city proposes widening roads, ask yourself, is this just another band-aid solution, or could we be investing in something better? Let's build cities for people, not cars. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's make our cities better one step at a time.